Hello, beautiful people. It is Tuesday, April 19th. I just got up not too long ago. I'm getting ready to check out of this hotel that I've been staying in near the airport, and I'm gonna go check into an Airbnb that I just found this morning. So I will try and get some footage of the house that I'm going to be staying in. It's supposed to be near downtown, and according to the listing, there's supposed to be like restaurants and shops and stuff that are in walking distance. So I don't know if I'll be doing any walking today because it's cold outside, but hopefully within the next couple days I'll get some footage of the area that I'm going to be staying in and some footage of the actual rental. So that's what I'm about to go do right now. I am officially on reserve starting today. I haven't got any pairings for trips, so I'm just gonna be chilling in my Airbnb until I'm off duty for being on call today, and then wait around again tomorrow to see if I get any trips assigned. So I will talk to you guys soon.
I quit saying this is the last snow for the year. And that made me feel a little better. Get it.
Okay, so I just checked into the Airbnb. This is my private room. This bag has my groceries and stuff in it. There is a kitchen that I have access to, but I just feel more comfortable keeping my groceries up here because there are other rooms that are being rented out. So it's a little closet. Put my stuff in there already. It has a little nook thing in there. Has a TV. This is the bed. Nothing fancy, but it's cute and clean. Here's me looking like a bum. This is the bathroom. So this is the street that the house is on. Let's see if we can get some views for y'all. So yeah, this is where I will be staying for the next 10 days. Okay, so this is the front of the Airbnb. It's cute. I don't know what's out there. This is the kitchen. Warming me up some food right now. And then this is the stairs that leads up to where my room is at. While I'm in Cleveland, this is where I will be until I think the 28th or something, because I couldn't book this room until the 1st, which sucks. So I will have to find another place to stay for 2 more days until I can move into my room at the house that I'm renting a room out at on, the 1st. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to sleep now and see if I get called in. I'm feeling like I won't because I'm checking like the flights that are needing flight attendants, and there's like none. Yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling. Hopefully I'll get a trip soon to film some content for y'all, but it's real dry out here in these trees for me right now. Can we get into my outfit of the day though? Yes. Period. Need some tiki masala with some rice. Y'all, let me tell you about this food. So I had some leftovers. I put it in my fridge. Later that same evening, I got hungry. I went downstairs, opened up the fridge, was excited to warm up my leftovers. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? Somebody stole my rice out the fridge and also took some of the dessert that I had in there. When I tell you, I was in disbelief. I was like, who steals somebody's food that's in the refrigerator? First off, it wasn't even fresh food. It wasn't like it was boxed and unopened. I already ate half of it, and you just gonna take my food? Like, who does that? And I'm so glad that I had the remainder of my groceries upstairs in my room, because if I had all my groceries down there, I probably would have went down there and all my stuff would have been gone. I was in just disbelief. Where they do that at? Apparently in Cleveland. So I just woke up from a nap. No pairings assigned for today, and it is about to be 6 o'clock, so I doubt that I'm gonna get any assignments for today because most of the flights leave Cleveland, I think, at like around 5, 6-ish, so I don't think I'm gonna get assigned anything today. However, I did get a pairing assignment for tomorrow. It's gonna be a 3-leg, I'm looking down at my work phone. It's gonna be a 3-leg trip. I'm first going to Orlando. I have to sit there for a couple hours. Then I'm going from Orlando to Newark, New Jersey. Then Newark, New Jersey, back to Cleveland, and that's it. So no layover or anything. I think in total it is going to be like 7 hours of me working. So I'm excited. My first trip. However, I'm a purser, and that has me nervous. So I need to go over like my duties and stuff for my position and familiarize myself with a couple other things, since it's gonna be my first trip and I don't want to mess up, which I probably will make some mistakes, but if so, it's not the end of the world as long as I don't, you know, hurt anyone or blow up the plane. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm gonna come back probably on tomorrow as I'm getting ready and heading to the airport and touch base with y'all somewhere throughout my day tomorrow. So see you soon. Good morning, it's Wednesday. It is 6:35 in the morning. My check-in time at the airport is 7:45. I just got done getting dressed and getting my bag packed, and I'm going to get ready to call my Uber to go to the airport shortly because I want to get there in enough time to like check in, go to the crew lounge, and see if I can find a supervisor, because my stupid self left my wings all the way in Houston. How did I do that? So I'm gonna see if I can find another pair, fingers crossed, and I feel like I'm probably gonna get written up, get a point against me, because that's part of my required duty items. And what a way to start my first trip with forgetting something. Lovely. So I'm a little nervous about that, but what can I do at this point? So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to head to the airport, and I will check in with y'all when I get there. I don't know why I always do this. Okay, bye. I forgot to put on my scarf. Now I'm ready. Wait, hold up. I didn't show y'all my winter coat too that they gave us. Okay, update. Got a pair of wings. Nice. I didn't get written up, but I did have to pay. I did have to pay $5 for it, but no worries, we're good. So I'm about to go to the gate now to check in, and I'll probably see y'all when I land. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get any footage of me on the plane, but I'll try. See y'all later. Hey y'all, so I just landed in Orlando, Florida not too long ago, and come to find out, y'all, I wasn't even purser on that flight. Purser, for those who are not that familiar with flight attendant positions, is a person that pretty much greets people. They're the lead flight attendant on the flight, and they do all the announcements. I actually didn't have to be purser today. I was flight attendant number 2, and I worked at the back of the aircraft with another crew member, and it was not bad at all. I was so blessed with an amazing crew. There were 2 flight attendants who have been flying over like 20 years, I believe. They were amazing. I love them so much. And one of my other crew members was actually someone who was in training with me in my graduating class. Sorry, I'm like looking out this window because it's a lot going on outside right now. So it was awesome. Now I'm going to be sitting at the airport for I think about 3 hours until my next flight. And so my next flight, I'm going to be going to Newark, New Jersey. So while I'm sitting here, I'm going to get some food, probably work on editing a video that I need to get posted on here the next couple days. Y'all will see it. And that's pretty much it. So all is well so far. I didn't make any mistakes or anything. I had an awesome cabin. Like, I couldn't have asked for like a better first trip. But the day is not over yet. I have 2 more trips to work. So once I get to Newark, I will fly from Newark back to Cleveland. So I'm praying that the rest of the day is good. Keep this momentum going. I hope my other crews on my next flights are nice and helpful. So far so good. So I will check in with y'all a little bit later. But everything's good so far. So fingers crossed it stays that way. Chips and the avocado and cucumber sandwich. Yum. I also just got iced coffee. Some leche one, I think. That looks good. Okay, y'all, just landed in Newark, New Jersey. It's been one heck of a day. Wish I was able to get more footage for y'all, but I did my best. It was cray. I'm not gonna lie, your girl was going through some things. But I'm gonna tap in with y'all when I get back to my Airbnb to tell you more about my day. And I'm really looking forward to giving y'all the deets because today was really great. But see y'all later. Peace. Hello, beautiful people. It is April 21st. Yes, it's April 21st. It's 9:32 in the morning. It's the next day. I was gonna try and film last night when I got back to my Airbnb to provide a recap and just a synopsis of my first day flying, but y'all, when I got home, I was so tired. My kneecaps, my feet, my legs, my back was all hurting. I was so sore. I have to get me some shoes that are more comfortable because baby, my dogs were barking. My body was hurting. I just wanted to get home, shower, and get in the bed. So yeah, last night I didn't film Nathaniel when I got back. So I just want to come today and get some content for y'all and update you on my thoughts on yesterday. So where do I begin? So my first flight, I tapped in with you guys briefly when I landed in Orlando, but that crew that I had on that flight was amazing. So when I landed in Newark, I literally was rushing to get to the gate to prep for boarding the plane for the flight leaving to Cleveland. And when I landed in Newark, I'm looking at the time and I'm like, oh, this flight leaves in like 40 minutes. Like, I'm all rushing to get to the gate thinking I'm the last flight attendant to check in. I get there, talk to the CSR agent at the gate. I'm like, I'm here, I'm sorry, I just got off the plane. And she's like, relax, you're the first one. I said, I'm the first one here. I'm all rushing, almost broke my neck and my leg, trying to hurry up and run through the airport. But I got there, got on the plane, and that last flight that I worked was amazing as far as my comfortability level. Like, I was like, okay, I got this. Service was a breeze. The flight wasn't even full. Most of the people were kind of sleeping on the flight, so there wasn't really that much I really had to do as far as service for beverages, but the drinks I did hand out, service was top tier, okay, baby. I was confident, I got the flow of things down, and I was really feeling myself. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see some flight attendant now. This is my 3rd flight in one day. Who gonna check me? But it went really, really good. The last flight was nice. My crew on that flight was amazing, just as much as the other 2 crews that I interacted with during my first day. I just couldn't have been more blessed with the people I met, and it was just a great first day. I met some amazing flight attendants that I was able to even exchange contact information with. Everyone was so helpful and happy to embrace and welcome a new flight attendant, and honestly, it really just made me feel like it's a blessing in disguise that I got based in Cleveland. It's a blessing in disguise that I got based in Cleveland, because it's a great base, I feel like, to start out at, because it's a smaller base. There are so many nice people that I've interacted with who are really just wanting to see others succeed and excel, and just are very kind and warm-hearted and really nice people. I even met one flight attendant yesterday who I really bonded with on the plane, and she even provided me a ride to my Airbnb when I got off the last flight yesterday, and that was so sweet. I love her so much. She's just such a nice person, and I really hope to see her again and fly with her. We've already planned that eventually one day we're gonna fly to Paris together and get some brie cheese. So yeah, the people that I met were really dope. Now I'm wishing I kind of filmed last night when I got back, because everything was fresh in my head as far as the chronological order of all the events that occurred yesterday, because now I'm trying to think back, like, okay, so was this scenario on my first leg or was it on my second? I don't even know. So I'm trying to do my best of piecing together my day yesterday, but I don't know what else to really say or provide other than my first day was great. I couldn't have asked for a better first day of flying. I feel like the position that I worked yesterday was the same on each leg that I worked, so I'm pretty confident of that role. I'm just nervous for the day that I'm actually going to be purser, because purser has more responsibilities, and I'm a little nervous for that. But I think the more I do it, obviously the more comfortable I'm gonna get, the more confident I'm gonna get, and things are gonna happen on a flight. You're gonna make minor mistakes. I mean, you're doing things on a plane up in the air, so it's gonna be hard to have the ability to avoid making mistakes. Like, y'all, I spilled coffee on someone. It was a little drippage. It wasn't like the whole cup of coffee. I was handing it to the lady sitting in the middle seat, and it was a little bumpy, and my hands were shaking a little bit because I was nervous. I was like, Lord, let me not spill this coffee. And what did I do? I jinxed myself, and it like dripped down on the man that was sitting in the aisle seat on his leg. And when I looked at his face, he wasn't happy. But he was really like nice to me about it. He's like, is this gonna stain my pants? I'm like, it shouldn't stain. I don't think coffee stains. But I was so apologetic, and I was just freaking out because other people were looking at me, and they were probably like, oh, I don't know if I want her to serve me my drink because she gonna spill all the juice on my leg. And so they were probably looking at me like, can someone else serve me, please? But these are things that I'm just thinking in my head, right? Like, I'm over here thinking I'm doing such a terrible job, and it really wasn't even that bad. Like, he was really cool about it. I think once the initial kind of like shock subsided, he ended up being really cool about it. He was like, it's okay, don't sweat it. And there are so many cool things that flight attendants can do on a plane, as far as, depending on the company, that you can provide in-flight rewards as nice gestures to customers if something goes awry. So I was able to do that in that situation, and he was surprised that I went that extra mile to provide good customer service, even though something happened that wasn't in my cards for the day, and neither was it in his. So yeah, that happened. And I was like, okay, I can't let this one minor thing impact my mood on this flight and my quality of service moving forward when interacting with other customers. And actually on that flight, there was a customer once we landed that told me I did such an amazing job and gave me a little thank you card that he wrote on a napkin. So that was so cool. And I got a lot of good feedback and just good energy from the other members of the crew that I had, and they were like, for this being your first day, you did really, really good. We've all had to start somewhere, and other flight attendants were telling me stories about different things that they did when they first started, and they thought that it was going to be the end of the road for them, and they were like, trust me, there's worse things that can happen on a plane than spilling a little bit of coffee on somebody. So they were like, relax, you got it. And I even had a moment on my first flight where I was doing a briefing of the customers that were sitting in the exit row, and I had no idea that one of the customers was someone who recently retired from the company, and I believe she was a flight attendant for over 30 years or so. And I did my briefings, and later on in that flight, I was in the back galley and she was in the back going to the restroom, and she stopped and talked to me and said that my briefings were amazing and that she was a retired flight attendant with the company. And she said that for this being your first day, you're doing an amazing job. Keep smiling. You have a very infectious personality, and I can tell that you have a good aura about you, and customers are gonna love you. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm where I belong. So that was really cool. Definitely like upped my spirits, and I'm like, okay, I got this. So that was dope. And I'm trying to think other highlights of the day. I think that's pretty much it. It was good. It was really good. I'm looking forward to going on more trips, interacting with more flight attendants, and hearing more about people's journeys throughout their time with the company, and hearing about why people became flight attendants. And it's actually really cool because I met about 3 flight attendants who were all like, yeah, I only plan to be a flight attendant for 1 or 2 years, and I've been here for 30 years. And I think it's just a cool testament to the fact that this is such an amazing career, and the things that it allows you to explore about the world, about yourself, and just the connections you make along the way. And I'm like, all right, I made a really good decision to pursue this new lifestyle. So I'm excited and optimistic to see where it's going to take me, where it's going to lead me, what I'm going to find out about myself, and just this exploration and curious mind that I have. I'm ready to tap into it for sure. When I landed in Cleveland last night, I got a message from scheduling saying that I am going to be released from being on reserve pretty much for Thursday. So now I'm off today, and then I'm also off tomorrow, which is Friday. I don't really know what I have planned, what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere as far as like going back to Houston or taking a trip anywhere. Probably just gonna stay right here in Cleveland, and I don't know what to do, what I'm gonna do. But whatever I decide, if it's anything interesting, I'll record it and you'll see it in a video. I'm looking forward to creating more and more content for you guys. Let me know in the comments, like, if there's anything specific you want to see when I'm doing these trips, and I'll try and get that out for y'all. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate the interaction and the comments that I've been seeing on my last couple videos. I really love interacting with y'all. You can follow me on Instagram to see more of my day-to-day insights, and I am excited to continue to share with y'all. So see you later. Hope you have a blessed day, and remember to smile and be nice to people and give grace. And also remember to take care of yourself, implement self-care into your regimen, and detach yourself from any negative energy and vibes, because you don't need that, okay? So see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace.